Hello. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Brothers Unplugged. Back in the garage.
Hold tight.
What are we holding?
You can hold me.
Right, hey, do you know what? I'm just gonna fucking do it.
I'm
just gonna do it. And this sound is for you.
We've used this one before, haven't we?
No.
Just press it.
Just fucking listen.
I'm in the toilet taking a shit. You want to see?
Admin! Follow the Instagram. Sid, what's the Instagram?
At Brothers_unplugged_podcast.
She's gonna hate me because she's probably thinking, "What the fuck is going on again?" Oh, because
we're just going to be screaming at each other all day.
Yeah, I mean, the last two we've done remotely, so this is the first one back in the garage for a little while. So she's gonna think, fucking screwing each other again.
Not for
anyway, follow the Spotify, rate 5 stars. Follow the Apple, rate 5 stars. What else have we got?
Amazon Music.
Amazon Music.
Is it Google Podcasts or have they gone? That's gone, isn't it?
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
We're on YouTube, apparently. I don't know.
A lot of episodes.
I think Lewis is the only one that listens to it on YouTube. So, and join the Patreon. How much is the Patreon?
£3 a month.
How much did it say? Not
11.296345.
I'm still sinking.
Yeah, you just get used to it.
This seat is screwed.
And if you haven't realised, we have a guest on.
Yeah, we do.
We have a new guest. To the
Brand
podcast.
new guest.
I feel honoured.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't.
We look the same, sort of.
Well, we're mistaken for each other anyway.
Yeah, I think my child was very confused earlier. Yeah, well, he's never seen the house. So I was walking around. I was like, "This is the bedroom. Want to see it?" And then the child was just looking. She was in her cot. She was just sitting up. She was looking at me and then at Rhys, going, "Who the fuck?"
Or it might be because I look like a traffic cone.
Or it might be that. Not
So
really sure.
I'm in a bright orange high-vis tracksuit.
Have you literally just come from work?
Yes.
What time did you finish?
Finish at about 5:30, but I've got a bit back.
Where was you working?
Well, I work in Wickford, but I've got a shutdown as well.
Like Skepta.
Yeah. Shutdown. TM.
Who's TM?
Tomorrow. TM.
Well, like the Amex.
Well, yeah.
Not TMs.
I do need some new TNs.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we have Rhys with us.
Random conversation to start off with.
Yeah. Rhys is family, pretty much. I think everyone on the podcast is family now, but Rhys is pretty much family.
Yes.
We work on the door together. It's the
Fellow colleague.
The infamous club.
You all hugging together, don't you?
We love cuddling people. Big cuddles.
Yeah.
Rhys is more of a cuddler than I am.
I love cuddling, to be fair. It's my most favourite thing to do.
Yeah, Rhys
I
loves
know.
cuddling.
And tucking arses.
Oh, yeah.
Only
yours. Only yours.
Oh, Jesus.
Only yours.
You about to
It's
get
gotta be
divorced,
back-
then.
Look, I'm rubbing your nipples as we speak.
I really don't know how I feel about this because that's not my nipple. Too far up.
Too far up.
Down here.
Go lower then.
He's got like the after birth nipples where they're just down here. Yeah, so
Three.
I'm trying to do introduction and I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so I don't know how long I've known you now. Been fucking ages.
10 years?
Yeah, about 10 years.
Well, I've been on the doors for...
Yeah, it must have been because I knew.
Yeah,
I knew
because
your dad.
I'll be on the doors 11 years in December.
Okay.
God damn.
So
I
yeah,
knew-
probably about 10 years.
I think I knew your dad before you, didn't I? I don't know.
You might have done.
I don't know. I think I worked with your dad, and then
Oh,
then you were coming to help.
We should have really worked out dates before starting this.
Yeah, but it's more fun doing it because everyone's like, what
We're
the
just off the cuff in it now, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so we work on the door together. We'll go into it a bit more when we get into it. But I have a list.
Oh.
I brought the list back, which no one.
List of what?
So basically, what I do, I scream admin. Yeah.
Yep.
Which is like a running theme now for the podcast. I scream admin, or someone else screams it, whatever. And then I will make a list of what's happened in the week.
Okay.
Or the previous week. And then we'll just carry on from there. So
Nice.
I'm going to be honest. my face hurts. I said, what are you doing?
Just writing stuff, don't worry.
Yeah, my face hurts. So I went to the dentist earlier.
Your face hurts? You mean your teeth hurt?
No, my face.
So why do you go to
Was
the
it an
dentist?
official dentist or did somebody smack you in the mouth?
No, I was an official dentist.
Oh, okay.
No one's punched me, other than Debbie.
It's a natural night.
But
Even
no, we went for a checkup a few weeks ago, and they were like, "Oh, fucking hell, your teeth are terrible." It wasn't Indian. It's just fun to do.
Very stereotypical there.
So I've had like a bit. Hey. It's just for the podcast, okay? None of us are racist. Yeah, and I basically had a massive chunk of tooth. Oh, I say teeth because 2 teeth are broken. So I had a big chunk, and the dentist was like, "Does it hurt?" I was like, "No." I went, "That one hurts up the top." And he went, "I'm surprised because the other one, like, your nerve is showing." I was like, "Oh, right, okay."
You poke it.
So no, he was like sort of
Rip it
prodding
out.
around, and he said, "How long has it been like that?" I went, "I don't know, like 6 months." And he was like, "Why didn't you come earlier?" I was like, "Because you charge a fucking fortune, and I don't have any money left."
Yep.
So he went, I'm a bit worried that the nerve is dead." So I was like, "Right, okay. What happens now then if the nerve is dead?" And he's basically like, "Well,"
I get these tweezers and I pop it.
he was like, "Oh, we're gonna have to take the nerve out." I was like,
A little
sounds
bit like
painful.
a root canal.
"Yeah." And he went, "Or we can like take the tooth out." He said, "But I'm going to test the nerve if it's alive or not." I was like, "Okay." I thought he was dead at this point. So he's got like this little bit of fucking, I don't know what to call it. It's like a bit of cotton. And it was like fucking ice, like magic ice. And he'd rubbed it on it. Oh my fucking God, I nearly cried.
My face is cringing.
It was literally, he'd like put this bit of cotton on and then rubbed it over it. And it was like freezing cold. And like my whole face just went fucking, like it rung. Like, my ears rung. I like wee-weed a little bit.
A little bit of seepage.
Yeah.
Help me.
No, I just went, "Oh, you fucking..." He went, "Oh, okay, your nerves are alive." I was like, "Ah! Ow!"
Thank you for that.
The child thought it was hilarious because he's standing there laughing at me while I'm in pain. I was like, "Right, what do we do now then?" And he was like, "Oh, well, we got 2. He said, "You can either have a root canal or we'll crown it." I was like, "I like crowns." I went, "Can I have a gold one?" And he went, "Yeah, if you go privately." I was like, "Oh." So I looked on the dental insurance and they don't do gold. So I had to have a white one. I wanted a gold crown. So I had a crown, but I fucking sitting there. He was like, "Are you ready?" I was like, "Yeah, I suppose so." This fucking needle he pulled out of on the side was like that long. It was like a good fucking 7-8 inches. And I was like, "Why the fuck are you putting that?"
Rectally.
He was like, "Hang on, it's going up your ass."
Not again.
Sir, please put down your trousers, okay? And that fucking, I don't know where the fuck that went, but it felt like it went in there because he'd sort of gone in my cheek.
Yep.
And then come out and then went into my shoulder. And I'm sitting there like, "Ah." He was like, "It won't hurt." I was like, "Fuck off, it already hurts." And then he was going, "It won't hurt for now. I have to shave the tooth down. It won't, no, you shouldn't feel a thing." I was like, "Okay." As soon as he put that fucking grinding thing on my tooth, I was like, "Ah!" Yeah, so now my face really fucking hurts. And my whole face was numb.
I could have taken it out for you. You just asked me nicely.
Well, I should have done, really. It would probably been less painful. And then at the end, they give you a little mouthwash, don't they? To do. So she was like, "Okay, you can rinse your mouth out now." It took me fucking ages to get all this done because they had to like do all this bit and then they had to like get the crown moulded. I've never had a crown or anything, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And so at the end, she was like, "Oh, you can switch your mouth around with some mouthwash now." I forgot half of my face was numb, so I've gone like this. I've gone, "Okay." I went. I went, "Oh dear." Now I'm all wet. Yeah, and all of the fucking mouthwash just come out my mouth, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
And for all those that didn't know, he just demoed it, and he's just got fucking Vimto all down himself.
It was for demonstration purposes only, okay?
Were you slurring as well? Because your mouth is like,
Yeah,
sorry.
one side was like this, and I'm like, "I can't feel a thing." And they were like, "Oh, okay."
can't feel a thing.
But I had to go and like talk to the receptionist after to get the invoice.
What's your name? Charley.
I went, "Hello?" We killed Rhys.
Smoke is projected faster than
Out of your
anything I've seen.
asshole.
I see.
They came out of both ends.
Yeah, she was like, are you okay? I was like, not really. What do you want? I was like, I'm not sure anymore. I went, am I safe to drive? And he went, yeah. It affects your mouth, not your brain. I was like, okay, yeah.
So I can get into some road.
Yeah. Go fucking car. Fuck it up.
They'll think you're special and they'll just leave you alone.
But the good thing was, if someone punched me in that side of the face, I wouldn't be able to feel it anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's fun.
You would later. Sitting on the sofa like,
But now my whole side of my face hurts. And he's like, do you know when you... I don't know if you've... It sounds really gay, right?
Go on then.
Right. Rhys will know about this. when you have your mouth open too much and you get lockjaw.
I don't know personally.
Don't lie. This is a safe space. Okay?
Oh, it is a safe space.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the time.
So I'd like lockjaw, and then he's going, open your mouth. I'm like, I can't open it anymore. And he's going, I need you to open your mouth. I was like, listen, I can't open it. My face is numb. I can't open it.
Did they put the spreader in your mouth?
No. And then like he fucking, I don't know what it was, but he had like this metal tool, and he was like pulling my lip open, and he was like trying to pull everything out. And he'd like, I got really sharp fangs. And he was like pushing my lip against it, and I'm like, and he was like, did your teeth out? I was like, no, my lip. Fuck it. And then he was like, oh, we haven't got time to do the rest. I was like, well, I've fucking paid for it. He was like, oh, we ran out of time. So then he was like, oh, because I was supposed to have another couple of fill-ins. I was like, right, okay. He's like, you need to book another half an hour. I was like, I'm not booking nothing. So when I got to the reception, she was like, do you want to book any more for the other fill-ins? I was like, no, I'll go home now.
I
She's like, you sure? I was like, yeah, see you later. Yeah, so that's fun. Anyone else, dentist?
I had a tooth pulled out years ago.
Oh, okay.
I remember that.
Well,
Apart from that, no.
No, I meant recently.
I'm planning on going to Turkey to get my teeth done.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
That's a dangerous game.
Or I just go, you know what, I pay a little bit more and I go London.
I don't know if I'd want to get them shaved down, though. That's the thing that worries me, because then if they
Like,
fall out...
My bottom ones, I'm gonna get like 8 silver on my bottom.
Yeah.
8 silver on my bottom, and then get my 2 fangs done in silver as well, and then the rest.
Well, veneers.
Yeah. Yeah, veneers, shave them down, put silver. But the problem is I spoke to him and I went, right, I want the 8 silvers on the bottom.
Right.
And then...
What 8?
8 is
it like your front row that you can see?
Yeah, the front row you can see. I went, right, I want 8 on the bottom in silver, and then my top ones I want done either composite bonding or veneers. Now, when either way, you're gonna fuck them up, because the bottom ones are metal, and then the top ones are like that porcelain-y type material, and you just chip them off constantly. So now I've got a choice.
Just go all
silver.
Yeah, just like full-on grill.
Well, I was toying with the idea of getting a grill first to see what they look like before I went.
Yeah, I mean, I would. Before you permanently get teeth that are silver and you think, actually, I look like a twat now.
Yeah.
I just look like fucking Robocop if he had teeth. Yeah, but once they shave them down, I've never understood this, because I know people with like turkey teeth.
Yeah.
Don't they? Because they shave them down to like little tiny stumps, don't they?
Yeah, they're about like 5 mil wide, and they point out at the top.
So what happens if the veneers fall out?
They just put a new one on top of it.
Yeah, but then you got to go back to Turkey to get it done. So you're going to
that is the only problem with going back to Turkey.
You're going to be walking around for a couple of weeks until you get booked in with little stubby teeth. Like,
yeah. I mean, it looked pretty cool, to be fair.
How long do they last?
I think it's like 10 years. And then you got to get them like...
Well, then you have to pay to get them redone again every 10 years.
Well, I think it's like some sort of special fucking thing they look at. I ain't looked that deeply into it, all right?
Well, I thought you had. You wanted fucking silver teeth.
I literally, all I've said is I want silver teeth. That is all I want.
Do you not want gold?
Nah, because I'm very much a silver person. My rings are silver. All my
fucking orange, that's what you are.
Yeah. I've got nothing to come back with that with.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got yellow hood.
Yeah,
is that another high vis?
That is another high vis under a high vis.
I mean, you could just wear a normal t-shirt and just save that one.
Yeah, but it's cold outside.
Yeah, I mean another jumper, and then just save that one for another day.
Yeah, but all my other jumpers are nice jumpers.
You have to like think of these things, Rhys, before you go work.
What's funny as well is I wear a jacket over the top of this one.
Is it high vis?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's high vis on high vis on high vis.
porn.
But guess what's underneath this one?
High vis.
High vis! Another
I keep
one!
wearing a high vis fucking
Vest.
A
Yeah.
vest. Because when I get hot and I take my jumpers off, I've got the high vis on underneath. I'm thinking smarter, not harder.
Yeah, but okay. I'm just gonna agree and go, okay. Whatever.
There we go.
Anyways, back to the turkey team.
Silver teeth,
Silver teeth.
orange jackets.
I mean, that'll make me look Donny, though.
So what about? So you want the two gold one, two silver ones at the top.
2 silver fangs, and then I want 8 bottom in silver.
When are you getting that done?
I don't know yet.
Aren't you getting more tattoos on your face as well?
Yes, I am.
I want
Why?
tattoos on my face.
Because I just want to fill my face up.
Debbie won't let me have tattoos on my face.
I think you should just be a man and do it.
What tattoo are you getting on your face?
No.
I'm going to get
You get that
psycho.
red nose.
I'm going to get psycho done on the bottom of my lip.
On the inside or just here?
No, just here. Right in my beard. Here.
Oh.
Right.
Because I am a certified psycho and I can get away with that.
Yeah, true.
So
I mean,
What?
I've got a piece of paper that says I am a psycho.
whose chair is really squeaky?
I know.
That is mine.
Is it yours?
They've dogged me in it, all right. They've put me on a squeaky chair.
Would you like my chair?
No,
And I'll just stand up.
no, I like my chair. I probably might stand up after a while anyway.
Yeah.
I might stand up after a while.
And then whilst I'm standing, I'm still making that noise.
But it's a good job he's got his high vis on, because when we take a photo later, we'll be able to see him.
Oh, you'd definitely be able to see
Oh,
that.
okay, good. Other than that, Barbara update.
The Barbara.
The Barbara saga continues.
The Barbara saga. It's a Barbara.
Do you know about this? The Barbara saga?
I've heard little bits. Fill me in.
Okay. So basically,
Whoa, whoa.
I have a customer at work. Her name is Barbara.
He's just going to throw the chair then.
Yeah,
I'm getting uncomfortable in that chair.
her name is Barbara, and she's a bitch.
Okay.
She's just weird, right? So I'm making her gate at the moment. She wants one half of a gate
Okay.
on her driveway. So not a pair. She just wants one. And she went, "How am I going to lock it?" So she rang up the other day. She said, "Oh, I'd just like to know how I'm going to lock the gate."
You've already spoke to her about this.
Yeah.
Drop lock.
You've already probably gone through a consultation on
Yeah,
this.
I've spoke
and
to her about fucking 20 million times now.
drawn up what you're gonna do
Yeah.
and show her them.
Yeah. And then I said to her, what do you mean, how are you going to lock the gate? She was like, "Well, I want to make sure the gate is secure." I was like,
Is there any point? Because there's a
Hang
massive
on.
fucking gap next to it.
yeah, I was like, what are you locking the gate from? Was it like intruders going to go, "No, that half is locked." Boys, we cannot go in today. I was like, "Well, there's going to be a drop bolt in the ground stopping it from swinging, but you have nothing to lock it to. You didn't want a pair of gates. You just wanted one gate." "Oh, that's no good." I was like, "Oh, fuck."
That is like going to the shop and asking for one shoe and one shoe only.
Yeah. And then,
What shoe
putting
would
it
you
on the
rather?
wrong foot.
What shoe would you rather, the right or the left?
I'd rather have the right one because my right leg's shorter than my left. So it sort of even me out when I walk. Well, I have theories behind my thoughts, okay? I'm a well-calculated man. Yeah, so... Well, what shoe would you get?
Left.
Why? See? I have a reason. Who's stupid now?
Just because I like my left foot. My left foot's more favourite than my right.
Sid,
I go for a right.
can we just choose none? Just have no shoes.
But it's like, would you rather?
Yeah. Oh, let's not play this game.
I'd choose my right.
This should just go on forever. So yeah, in the end, she basically turned around and was like, "Well, if I knew it was going to take this long, I wouldn't have had the work done." I was like, "Listen, Barbara, there is always time for you to cancel your order." She was like, No, I want to go ahead with it." I was like, "Well, then shut the fuck up and wait." And I have been purposely putting it at the bottom of the pile. It would get to the top of the pile of drawings to do, and I'll go, "Oh, and just put it under the bottom and go, oh no.
Yeah, it might just accidentally disappear and be like, oh.
And then my boss is like, where's Barbara's paperwork? I was like, I don't know, might have accidentally fallen to the bottom. Alright. And then I just leave. But it's in the workshop now, so I've got to start making it. And you've sunk again.
I'm sinking just like Barbara's paperwork.
I also want to bring up an issue I have with you. This is on my list.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to put a scenario on the table, Rhys.
Go ahead.
And I'd like you to answer honestly.
All right.
Okay? You get up, you've had a nice night's sleep. Okay? You get up in the morning and you think, oh, I want some Cocoa Pops. Shut your fucking mouth. How would you make said Cocoa Pops?
It's actually
you have milk.
Frosties.
You have milk as well. Right, well, we're doing Cocoa Pops. So how would you make these Cocoa Pops in a bowl with your milk? In what order, I should say?
Bowl.
Yeah.
Milk.
Ah!
Cocoa Pops.
Why?
I don't know. It's just what I do.
Why milk?
Because I'm already making a coffee at the time.
So we got up the other day and he's come downstairs and he's like, Crackhead was like, look how he makes a bowl of cereal. She was like, how do you make it? I was like, bowl, cereal, milk. Because I can gauge how much milk to cereal.
No, but normally I use a pasta bowl anyway. I eat a lot of Cocoa Pops.
A pasta bowl?
Yeah, you know the big fucking ones.
What's a pasta bowl?
Have you not?
Hey, how bougie are you?
Are you telling me you have not eaten pasta at like a restaurant and they've given you a big ass fucking bowl?
Fucking massive bowls.
Yeah, the massive ones.
I'm telling you, I don't go out and eat pasta in a restaurant because it's fucking boring.
Oh, you can't go wrong with a carbonara. But anyway,
A carbon who?
carbonara
He sounds like a good comedian.
Carbon Barbara.
is good funny.
He's good funny.
He's good funny.
Pasta bowls. I'm on Tesco having a look. Carry on.
They're enormous. They're about the size of your head. It's like a
Wow.
serving bowl. It's like a serving bowl.
Why?
Because I get hungry.
They're cheap as well. Only £4.50.
Yeah, not too bad. Oh, well, he's sponsoring Tesco's now.
Yeah. Join the Patreon. Okay, so you have a pasta bowl and you put milk in first.
Yeah.
But then how do you gauge how much?
Because I stir at the time.
No!
Yes.
No, because then it goes all soggy.
But do you put yours in the microwave?
What the
Get out. Leave my
Right, go on then.
The microwave?
Yeah.
Well, it's not what? Weetabix or just in general?
I've got an OCD thing with putting my breakfast in the microwave for 30 seconds.
So you like having curdled milk with your cereal, is what you're saying?
It literally does fuck all for the breakfast. It's still stone cold. But it's just an OCD thing for
Do you
me.
know what I'd do instead? Make this a habit, right? Get your pasta bowl.
Yep.
Put your milk in first, put your cereal, then throw it at the wall. That's a better OCD thing to do.
I mean, a couple of weeks ago, I threw it at the floor instead.
Why?
Because I forgot to pick it up. I forgot to close my fingers when I picked it up.
I forgot to pick it
I
up.
thought he was going to be like, fuck, I forgot to put the milk in first. Fuck this shit.
I go off in a psycho rage, yeah? Fucking bum.
So I just don't understand the milk first scenario.
I never used to do it.
Yeah, but I can't gauge it.
How do you make your tea?
Come
Come on. Here's a sore subject.
This is it.
This was on our Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So
And both ways you explained it was wrong.
No, I was
Because you get your tea
up
mug.
first.
You get your mug.
I was winding everyone up at first, and everyone bit it, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is good fun.
You put your tea bag in.
Go on.
Hot water.
Yeah.
Mix it.
Yeah.
Take the tea bag out.
No.
Milk.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Sugar.
You leave the tea bag in.
I don't.
Why?
Because then
What if you make it too milky?
tough. You made it too milky. Don't put that much milk in it.
You can if you put too much milk in it, you can then leave the tea bag in it and let it soak for a little while, and then it gets stronger, and then you can take the tea bag out. I feel like Rhys is going to do something completely different. Like, what I do is I put the cup in the microwave for 30 seconds, and then I throw it at the floor, and I just pour all the contents into my mouth. Just,
No, I do mine a lot different.
Do you go milk first?
I go milk first,
Oh.
then hot water, then I put 2 tea bags in.
2.
2. I like mine strong.
Greedy fucker.
So why'd you have milk? Just take the milk out.
Because I don't like black tea.
Black cock.
I mean, it's sore, all right? Yeah, no, I like a strong tea.
Just have 1 tea bag. Just leave it in for longer.
No, it's not enough. It is not enough.
Never enough.
I've got nothing left, Phil.
Exactly.
Right, okay. Carry on.
Yeah.
Do you have sugar or anything?
Yeah.
You do? Don't tell me you have like 5 sugars.
No. I only have about. Well, it depends on the size of the mug. You see, if
What?
look, you might
How big is this mug that you're going to be drinking from?
Mate, I've got one which is a dumbbell, and that one's fucking enormous. I have about 4 sugars in that.
And about 12 tea bags.
Mate, I use a box. Well, for a normal size mug, I'll probably have 2.5 sugars.
Have you got teeth and I haven't? Well, I have now. I've had a crown.
Or I have to use that fucking toothpaste that they prescribe to you.
Just toothpaste. I have to use that fucking toothpaste and toothbrush. That shit every night.
No, it's the stuff like with higher fluoride in it.
You know, you can buy just like liquid. I can't remember what it's called.
It's bleach.
It's pretty much. Is it higher?
High fluoride normally.
No, it's something else. I was reading about it, and someone like swears just instead of using toothpaste because of the fluoride in it, you know, because they turn the frogs gay. He says it's just get this. Is it hydrogen peroxide?
Well, that's hair dye in it.
No, that's bleach.
No, yeah, but
I'm sure. I'm sure
that's an
it's just-
ingredient
it's
for an
like- it's like
explosive.
I think it's like a no. That's hydrogen. It might
Let's
be
not get into
monoxide.
this.
Yeah, anyway,
we do not promote.
do not open the cabinet. Okay?
Who takes fireworks apart? No one.
That's good. No, not a good idea. Not with me.
Oh yeah, and
Sound
he
of a lighter.
basically like dips his toothbrush in like this liquid, and it's safe to eat because it goes into food. And then you just brush your teeth with it. And he said, "I've never been to the dentist in my life." He was like 50 odd. His teeth were like pearly white. I was like, oh, so maybe I'm gonna try that. But
You know they use charcoal as well.
yeah, I don't know if that's a myth though.
No, charcoal. Do you know they use charcoal as well in your stomach if you've ingested too much
Fire?
medication? It counteracts anything that you take.
Charcoal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd have a chunk of charcoal, please.
You go to
You're
the
a very
dentist
sick
and
boy.
literally it's like Santa, innit? They give you charcoal. Oh, you want my teeth to be amazing? Thank you.
Smash! Other than that, I've still got pasta bowls on my thingy. Other than that, the only thing I've got on left on my list is the child Saturday. Getting upset over the barbecue cover.
Oh my god, the funniest.
Right, you're gonna have to elaborate
Oh
on this one.
my
So the older
God.
child.
The older child,
The older
yes.
child. Go on, you do it because you dealt with it. So he's just come in pissing himself. I was like, what the fuck?
So we have obviously we had the storm the other day.
Right.
Everything's blowing all over the place. Everything. We're sitting in the lounge. Me, you, Debbie, Crackhead, and you're showing us the house out of Norway on the TV. Giving up, if you're.
I'm giving up on the chair. It's
We're making a
fucking me off.
stand. Ow, my fucking tooth.
Anyways, so we're watching the. I feel really intimidated now.
You've got 2 doormen staring at you now. Come on.
So we're sitting there watching the video, and all of a sudden, child 1 comes in screaming, like crying. He comes in and he goes, I was like, what? And you are all still talking at this point. I'm trying to understand what he wants. And then he like, hugs me, and then he just balls out crying. And he says something about hot tub. So I'm like, right, the hot tub in the garden, right, okay. And he said cover, and I was like, oh, right, was that blown off? So I've gone out there, the hot tub cover is blown off. And then I was like, it's there, it's fine. And I was like, it's there, it's literally there. I'll put it back on, and it's fine. And he goes, no, the black trees. I was like, what? And I look over at the barbecue.
Right.
The barbecue has lost its cover.
Okay.
And I noticed it before, and it was sitting next to the hot tub cover, and I see it, and it wasn't there anymore. And I thought, oh.
Who's gone?
So I've gone into the lounge, pissing myself laughing, because he's crying over the barbecue cover that's flown over the trees.
Yeah, it literally
Okay.
it come off the barbecue, went up past the window, and then just fucked off over the back.
Oh, so he's probably watched it just fly
Yeah,
off.
you just see it
Yeah,
fly away.
Like a black ghost.
Yeah. But it was he was really upset over it because he thought that was something to do with the hot tub.
Right.
I said, why do you care if the hot tub cover's gone? And he was like, I can't go in it anymore. It's ruined. I was like, you don't go in it anyway. No one goes in it. It's green.
I was going to say, is he one of these kids that will get in underneath the hot tub cover whilst it's on?
No.
Oh.
That's called child abuse.
I'll strap it down.
Can you still hear him? Yes. Push down. No, so he got really
Turn the bubbles on.
He got really upset because the cover just fucked off.
Oh, okay.
It was nothing to do with the hot tub, but it was just the way he come in. He was like, it just flew away. But he was like generally upset over it.
Oh yeah, he was like,
He was in tears.
yeah.
All kids get like that, though, don't they?
And I'm not really sure why. 'Cause it wasn't a hot tub cover.
It was a barbecue cover.
Yeah.
Like my child gets upset at the
Is it when you put her in the hot tub and put the cover on?
No, I don't even have a hot tub.
Oh.
No, Jurassic World. You know the fucking you know the one where they're leaving the island.
No, I've never watched any of them.
I'm not going to give you a spoiler then.
I'm
It's the end of that one then.
I'm never going to watch it either, so you might as well.
Okay. Well, you know
The original one? Or?
No, the older one, like the new ones.
No, I've never watched any of them.
Well, there's a scene when the island, the volcano's erupting, and they're getting all the dinosaurs on a ferry.
Like Noah's Ark. But
Yeah, like Noah's Ark, but for dinosaurs instead. Pretty cool.
Come on, Tiffy, let's go. Onto the boat.
But they're leaving dinosaurs behind,
Oh.
and the volcano, the lava's catching them, and it's quite a sad scene. But my daughter always goes running around crying after that.
Is this like a PG-13 film?
I'm not promoting nothing.
Then we watch Paranormal Activity. Right. This is what happens when you fuck around, okay?
Then after that, we watched The Terrifier 3.
Yeah.
And that's even better.
Do you know they're making a fourth one?
Yeah.
I see it on Facebook the other day.
Will that be just as bad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched the other ones?
I've watched 1 and 2, but I haven't seen 3.
The third
like,
one's a worse one.
The first one cringed me the fuck out.
Why?
Like my missus as well. She was like, ugh. You know when they got the scene with the woman hanging upside down?
Yeah.
And with the
they cut through
hacksaw.
it.
With the hacksaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that bit just did me.
Oh.
You want to see the third one?
They blow children up
Yes.
with a bomb at Christmas.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're sitting there laughing.
You
People are looking around us going, oh my
sadistic
fucking
bastard."
God. And we're like, yeah, open the present. Yeah. He blows up and I'm like, now volley his head. Volley, fucking volley.
He's sitting there clapping. Hey!
You fat bastard. Yeah, so that was fun.
Wow.
Right, shall we do a bit of what we actually come on here to do?
Yes.
Why not?
I mean, we haven't actually done anything about you yet. So, what do you actually do? I know you do door work.
He acts as a traffic cone. Stands on the side of
I
the road
stand,
all
yeah.
day.
I stand on the road and
What
I
he
pretend
does-
to be a traffic
Traffic.
cone.
What he does, he just buys all of the high vis equipment and just wears it and goes, "Hey boys."
I'm actually a promoter for high visibility clothing.
Are you?
No.
Oh, I was going to say I actually want some.
No, I am something better.
Oh,
That would be nice, but no. I'm a heavy machine operator.
I'm a heavy boy.
Heavy bike. No, I'm a heavy plant operator. Basically, I'm a digger driver.
You be careful with that word there.
I dig holes for a living.
Okay, well, like domestic,
Commercial.
commercial,
I'm basically on like all the new builds and stuff like that, and
well, like 360.
yeah, 360. Yeah. I tried a 180. I didn't like it. Like the little JCB ones with the front scoop and the back digger arm.
If you haven't noticed, Sid's lost.
A digger.
Yeah, it
They
goes.
dig hole.
yeah.
They've got a big arm and,
And
they
it
go
goes,
and they spin around in circles.
So would you do?
Yeah.
Would you do everything, or you've like a certain?
Oh no, so
Yeah,
like
he
we-
builds houses with the digger.
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah, and then I knock them down again.
This was not good. I put the brick in wrong. I didn't put it in the microwave.
Well, for fucking 20 seconds, not 30.
Yeah, no, basically, I'm pretty much a jack of all trades in the digger world. Basically, like I lay out roads, do road formations, lay drainage, path formations.
Because
Footings.
they're getting clever now, aren't they, the diggers? Because you used to have to do everything manually and look and get someone to go, how deep's that hole?
Who's getting clever?
Rheys's.
Is he?
Diggers are getting clever.
Because
Okay.
now don't they have everything on them?
Well, it's okay. Some machines have got like a GPS computer that they can plug into them, and basically the paper drawing that you get given if you're poor like us, you get given a paper drawing, and then some of the high-tech equipment you get given a computer with a memory stick, and you put that in the machine.
Where you just press start and you just let the digger do its thing. And you just sit there in the warmth.
Unfortunately, not. You still got
You
to.
still have to operate it.
You still have to operate it, but then you've got the drawing on a computer instead of in the guy on the floor's hand.
Oh.
That's pretty much it. And then also with them GPSs, you've got like a depth finder in it as well. So you don't need the geezer standing there with
Your stick.
a silly stick with a laser on it. You've got it all built into the machine for you.
So he said you could do that.
No, I like my
Not
job.
the digger driving. You could do the stick holding.
Yeah.
Where's the laser, Sid?
It's in the right place.
Go down.
It's about there. Oh, no, that's just a bit of paint. I don't know.
But yeah, that's pretty much the sum of it. And then on the weekend I do the doors.
And that's where we cuddle people.
That's where we cuddle, and including ourselves as well. Like
Yeah, we cuddle each other.
we do cuddle each other, and we do other things to each other too.
I just realised as well, because we talk about a lot of races when we do other episodes. We always talk about there's multiple races.
What race am I?
Reese's Pieces.
If you want a piece of Rhys, just ask Night.
Sweet chocolate.
I don't know. I think I've got tall Rhys.
So when you talk about tall Rhys, you talk about tall Rhys, right? What about me?
And then
Am I
you're-
big Rhys?
I think it's
You
Reese
can
with a
be big Rhys.
beard.
Bearded Rhys?
Viking Rhys.
Like face tattooed Rhys? What?
We could call you Viking Rhys.
Viking Rhys?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm good with that.
What name do you want?
Viking Rhys sounds
I
really
want
safer.
my name to be dark chocolate.
I was just trying to think of something, and then my mind went blank.
You could be High Vis Rhys.
High vis Rhys? Yeah, that works. That's pretty much what I spend my fucking waking
Hi, Viking.
hours in.
Hi, Viking Reese. I
Yeah,
want
so
to join the stand-up.
fucking hell.
Well, you nearly ended up through the window.
Yeah, so there's two Rheses. You got tall Rhys. This is the confusing part for everyone because we all work on the door
Yep.
together
Yep.
at the same place. So it's like, but then we sort of look similar. We're just taller than other Rhys. That's all it is.
Right, that did not make any sense.
I said we look similar, but we're taller than Rhys.
No, we're not taller than Rhys.
Yeah, we are. No one needs to know.
You're the shorter one out of us three.
No, I'm 6 foot.
Plus that, yeah?
Compensating. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what, the medical I had at work, I'm sure his fucking tape measure thing's wrong.
What did it tell you?
Because I stood next to a 6 foot level yesterday, and the 6 foot bit was only like an inch above me. And I was like, hang on.
That was when I was on my tippy toes.
He said, oh, I'm like 5'9 3/4 or 5'10. And I'm definitely fucking not, because I've got a 6 foot level, and it's like an inch above the top of my head, if that. And I was like, it's got to be wrong. And then the guy I work with,
Well,
Carl,
you're a similar height than me.
yeah, and then they said
And-
he was like 5'7". I was like, you're
No.
fucking nearly 3 inches shorter than me. He's like, Carl's like there on me. So
No, I'm 5'11" 3/4. You've got to have the 3/4 in.
I was going to say, why?
You've got to have the 3/4 in. No, because then you get called out on it.
Well, I'm basically when I have my work boots on, right, the door ones, or any boots, I'm 6 foot,
Oh yeah.
about this high.
Right, when I've got my door stuff on, I'm about 18 stone.
Yeah. So I was at the weekend. I seen a photo that I think you and Rhys put it on Instagram, and I'm sitting there like a fat fuck. Like,
Oh yeah,
It's just
that's
'cause
the
I've
one
got-
that was behind you in, wasn't it?
I had like because I had like 5 layers on, so we just all look like fucking units.
That's what you get for standing up next to me.
Tall.
You see, that's what happens when you mess with
Rhys.
the Rhys. Right. So what was we gonna do? Do you want to do it? You do it.
Doorman Diaries.
Doorman Diaries.
Have I got sound for this? That'll do.
Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it.
Do you recognise that laugh?
I do reckon.
And this is Sid. Yeah, so I don't know if you know any off the top of your head, but I think between us, we have like a lifetime worth of stories.
Oh, yes. We
So-
do go back many years.
Yeah, I mean, how long have you been doing it now then? 10, 11 years?
It'll be 11 years in December.
11 years in December.
Yeah.
Because you have your own firm.
Yes, I've got my own security firm.
I don't really. You have to run me through it. I get it, but I mean, for everyone else, you have to run through it. 'Cause
right.
I say you work with us, but you come and help us.
Yeah, I come and help. Basically, so I have my own security firm. And with that,
It's called High Vis Rhys's Doorman.
The Viking gang.
I'll throw you off.
I was just trying to think of a little analogy that I could have put with that, but no, I can't.
I mean, you can promote your company if you really want.
I didn't know whether we're allowed to promote things.
Yeah, you
services in
promote
here.
what you like.
Okay.
You're a-
Pulse Security Limited.
Now you're fucked.
Shit.
HMRC, don't come here.
Don't come here. Anyway, yeah, so I've got a couple of doors. I don't tend to jump on that too much because it's just too much hard work. I'd rather work as an agency, like a supplier of door staff. It's a lot easier,
Yeah.
rather than just taking doors and business side of things as well. I don't really like stepping on people's toes if I don't have to. So
Are you still with someone that runs it with you?
yes,
Like a partnership?
yeah. So my business partner, Mr. Lee, he helps me out.
Yeah.
We both work very hard with it. So
And you work at one of your own doors,
yes, yeah.
which is a little. It's like, I say it's like a restaurant,
it's-
and then it turns into a club.
It is.
What's he doing?
You little dickhead, bruv. You're very good at throwing me off my train of thought. It's a very bougie bar.
Yeah.
I'm not going to promote where it is, but
Let's not. Just in case.
let's not play that story. Yeah, little bougie bar. It's a good little bit of fun.
It's nice because in the day you can go get food.
Yep.
And then in the evening you can go get beaten up by Rhys.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's one of them fuck about and find out venues.
Can I still do a night there before I leave?
Oh yeah. Oh mate, whenever you want to come over,
I've been saying this for ages.
I'll just chuck my number 2 away and then I'd let you come in.
Ooh. And then after that, so what time do you finish there usually? Like 12?
So yeah, normally between sort of 12 and half 12, and then the boys at the
What's time?
It's okay. I've got to listen for it anyway.
yeah, you boys call me out
At the club.
at the club.
I think everyone knows what it's called now anyway. It's been
The people
going
who
long
don't.
enough, and then everyone comes up and goes, "Oh, you do the podcast?" I'm like, "No,
No,
not me." Yeah, then you come up after that.
and yeah, give you boys a hand.
You do like the second half of the evening.
Yeah,
So-
I'll take over my old man because he's old.
How is he now? Has he had his operation?
Yeah, he's up.
Is
He's
he all right?
he's out. He's all good. He's got a nice eye scar.
Nice.
Um,
Is he working again?
yeah, he's in his day job now.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, when's he back
Well, I
on the
think
door?
he's back to his day job.
How do you not know?
Well, like because he does a lot of working from home.
Ah, right.
Like,
okay.
so he might be just sat up in his pajamas, like telling teachers what to do, and making a syllabus. That's pretty much it.
Thing is, when we're working, I like fucking with people because we always get literally at least once a night. We go, "Are you two brothers?" And we've played along with it for fucking ages now.
I'll just say it is a very regular thing.
Yeah, and we go, "Yeah," and they go, "Really?" You go, "Yeah," and then because your dad works there, we go, "Yeah, that's our dad." And then he'll walk out with his fucking rap at like 1:30 when he's finished.
Yep.
And we go, "Right, Dad?" He goes, "Right," and he'll stand there with us. And then it really fucks with people because they don't know. They have no idea.
But sometimes they don't even question it, do they? They just
No.
go, "Yep, okay."
They're like, "Yeah, but you look like each other." I'm like, "It's because we're brothers."
It's got the same ginger in the beard as well.
Yeah. Have you cut yours?
No, I haven't cut mine.
Are you sure?
No, you've cut yours. Mine's just a
I
little
haven't
bit
cut it.
scraggly at the moment.
I haven't cut it. I've trimmed it up.
No, you've cut it. You can see it down the side.
Yeah, I've made it neater.
No, that's not what you
This
do.
This bit is the longer bit.
Look, you're moving away. You've got to be like the people that are out there.
Do you want me to grow the whole side bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on, you had yours like trimmed.
No, mate, it's
What,
a
are you leaving,
mess.
Are you
It's
leaving
a
that to
mess.
grow, or are you going to
Yeah.
trim that up?
I'm going to trim that up, ready for our night out.
Oh. Well, I can't fucking leave it then, can I? I don't want to. No, when I move, I'll leave it to be big bushy.
You got to fit in.
And I'll come back and be like, hello, how is everyone? I don't know why.
I don't think that's the accent over there, though, is it?
They're not Indian, but I'm going to be Indian when I'm there. I'll fuck you, bastard. Okay. Yeah. So, when's the night out? 7th, isn't it?
7th December.
Anyone in
Where you going?
Chelmsford? Chelmsford.
Oh,
Do you want to come?
no.
Okay.
Why not? You should.
Come board. I don't drink.
You lazy fucker.
I was going to invite like a couple of mates that aren't part of like our.
Well, you should have.
Yeah, but I was going to, but then at the same time, it's like our night sort of thing.
Yeah, like a work
Yeah, and
work
then
sleever.
I mean, because it's just all the doorman really.
Yeah,
So I thought, I'm just going to leave it as that because it would be funny because
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
and then we're staying up there, aren't we?
I believe so. Yeah.
Has anything been sorted yet?
Right.
Do you know
So,
what's
so
going
I've
on?
sorted
'Cause
out the
I don't know
VIP.
what the fuck's happening.
I've sorted the VIP area out.
Oh, was it done?
Oh,
Yeah, it's all sorted and ready.
VIP, very irritating people.
Yes,
what
we're
we're
going to
gonna
be
be.
very irritating people.
Whereabouts are we in this venue? Do you know them?
I don't know them. No.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
No, I've been there many times, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
So we got the table like in the middle. Or you don't know?
they haven't told me where they're putting us. I just know
Oh.
that I've secured us a 10-person VIP.
Oh,
gripper.
oh,
A stripper.
gets busy in there as well. Because I went there, years ago. This was before the child was born. We used to go out like every weekend.
Yep.
And we used to get going in there. So we go to like Citizen, or we go to this place and then go to Citizen.
Yep.
And I didn't realise it had the Beyond bit, which is in the fucking name.
Oh yeah, you were telling me this story when I brought it up.
So I just kept going into the bar, and it was because everyone was really nice in there. It was like, I'll just go there, have a couple of drinks, and then we'll go to like the club. So we go in there, and then we didn't realise until like 3 weeks ago in there, and then I turn around and I see these people walking down a corridor
Yep.
and then going through doors, and I'm
Because
like,
there's a cloakroom through there as well, isn't there?
I don't know, I haven't explored that far. So it was like, what the fuck is through there? Why does everyone keep? I think this night was like especially busy. So I was like, why is everyone?
What night did you go out on? Friday or
I
Saturday?
think it was a Saturday.
Oh, it's normally a better night on a Saturday. Isn't it?
Yeah, but I think the other nights were a Friday.
Yeah.
So we've gone on a Saturday, and I'm like, why is everyone walking through these doors? What's going on? And then we've walked through the doors, and it's like a theatre, an old
Yeah,
theatre. and
it's
I'm
a
like,
converted
"Whoa!"
theatre. I think everyone knows what we're talking about now.
Bar and Beyond.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it, I was like, what the fuck? How long is this? Is this new? And I went and spoke to the bar staff because the girl that worked behind the bar, because we were there like 3 weeks in a row. She remembered us. I was like, how long has that been there? She was like, since we opened. I was like,
Since
oh,
forever.
why didn't you fucking tell me? She was like, well, I just thought you was having a couple of drinks and then you usually leave. I was like, yeah, but I wouldn't have left if I fucking knew about this 3 weeks ago. I'd just stay in here. It's like
It's
a
all like
club.
sofas and everything
She
anyway,
just
isn't it?
wanted the company
Yeah.
at the bar.
Yeah. But she just wanted me to fuck off at this point.
Yeah.
It's fucking massive.
Were they serving you in old tin cans?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They hurt when they get chucked at you.
Yeah, I think I've still got one.
You stole one.
Yeah, I nicked one. But they're like a really, they're quite a solid tin can. They're
Yeah.
not like just a shitty soup tin.
Oh yeah, I've had one thrown at my head
Ding.
on a night. It made that noise as well.
Oh.
Go on my head.
That was poor.
That was shocking. That was better.
Yeah, it sounded like that.
I'm not
Oh,
getting it.
yeah.
I can't be asked.
Right, anyway, we'll go back into what we were doing because we've
Yeah,
just
back on
sidetracked
subject again.
Doorman Diaries.
Doorman Diaries.
Is it? That's the
I'll be
sound for
arsed.
this one. Go on then, because you've got stuff prepared. I have
you?
not.
Why have you not?
Because I am one of the story holders.
Right. Okay.
You're interviewing us.
I know.
I've got a few
I know a lot about
questions.
Rhys, so.
What is your worst night experience?
How big is your cock? Actually, that's a silly question. I've seen it.
I don't need
So
to
is
know.
the
'cause
whole
I
of
already
Essex.
did.
Only fans in the description. Joking. Go on, say carry on. What did you say?
I said, what? What is your worst night experience?
Oh, I'll let you go first on this one. Are we deep in it, or are we?
Worst night experience. As in like what happened, or as in?
So you're telling me you missed out on all of that?
Yes. Yeah.
Back onto the other subject.
Yeah. Back on the Doorman Diaries. No, I didn't. My worst one was the one what I said about on the doghouse.
Yeah.
When I had fucking someone point a gun at my head twice in one night, which was fun.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever told me this one.
Have I not? So when I ran the door in Brentwood.
Right.
A certain. There's one in Southend, the bar.
Yeah.
Same one. So I used to work there, and then there was basically a bloke that used to come in, and he was a bit of a drug dealer. I say bit of a drug. He was a big drug dealer. So it got to a point in there where we'd cleared a lot of the people out doing the drugs, but the owner then lost so much money that he told us to let everyone back in again. So that's why he asked me to come in, was because he had so many drugs going on in his venue. So someone recommended me and one of my mates. So we went in, and it was for a good 6 months.
Yeah, 'cause you like a bloodhound, didn't you?
Give me a drug because I want to sniff them. So like 6 months, it was constant like fight every fucking night, sorting all this out. And then we got it to a point where anyone that would come in with the drugs had left. They wouldn't come in. And then we realised, the owner realised that he had no business without the people that were coming in and getting on it. So he turned around to us after like 6-7 months and was like, we need to start letting people back in that were doing it because we're making no money. I was like, but you wanted me to clear everyone out that was doing it. And I've taken like 20 fucking digs in the head doing this. I got chased.
I know you want me to let them all back in again.
Yeah. Someone pulled a knife in the fucking toilet on me.
Rolled in piss.
Yeah, and I rolled in piss in the urinal.
Yes.
Over this. And then, so we basically just started letting people back in again. And I said, okay. He said, if they're doing it like out in the open, then fuck them off. But if they're in the cubicle, then let them go on with it. I was like,
Yeah,
right,
that's sort of what you say, don't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, right, okay. And then there was a guy that used to come in. There was two Asian guys, and they didn't really like each other. And they were dealing in the club.
Right.
So then we got rid of one of them. And he was like doing laps around the high street. And then he had also had an issue with the other Asian guy that was in there. So then they were arguing out the front. I'm standing out the front, and they're like shouting at each other. And I was like, just fucking go down. If you want to fight each other, go down the road. Like, you don't need to do it here.
Yeah, don't do it up
I
front.
said, there's fucking cameras everywhere.
That's baiting yourself up.
Yeah, so you got all the Town Link stuff with all the cameras. I said, there's an alleyway behind. Go fucking kill each other up there. I don't give a shit what you do. Just don't do it out the front. And then he pulled a fucking, like an old revolver out with a barrel like that long.
Oh, like a Smith and Wesson.
Yeah, and pointing it at one of the Asian guys. I was like, oh, mate, don't be fucking stupid. And then he went, and then pointed at me. I was like, oh, fuck. And I'm literally standing on the path at the road, and he's like where you are in his car.
Yep.
So he's hung it out, and he's like aiming across his car.
So the barrel's like an inch away from my head.
Well, no, because he's sitting in the right-hand side. He's on the left, and then he's like that, sorry.
Oh, so his hand's over the passenger side, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's holding it over, like through the car, so no one can see it. The owner's fucking shouted gun. Everyone had run into the club, other than me and this one Asian bloke, and locked me out. Like, fucking locked the door.
Oh, nice.
I was like, hang about, because he's pointing at my head. He's not going to fucking shoot you, is he? So I stood there and I called his bluff on it. I thought, well, if he's going to shoot me, he's going to do it. So I was just egging him on. I was like, oh, look, if you're going to fucking shoot me, then shoot me.
Yep.
And he didn't. He drove off. And then for the rest of the night, he kept driving around and round and round. And then there was a group of travellers that had come in. And I don't know what they were fucking doing, but they had like shit with people. And we threw one group out. This was the same evening. We threw one group out, and then he turned back up. I remember him parking up the road, and he turned back. He walking down the high street, and I put his hand in his coat pocket.
Right.
So as he's walking down, he's got to like the front of the venue, I put my hand like in my trouser like that, like I had something, but I didn't. I was just doing it.
You're calling his bluff again.
Yeah. And he went, "Oh, is that how it is?" And I went, "Yeah." I said, "You put your hand in your fucking pocket, just one hand." So I've gone like that. He went, "All right, we'll see." And then he walked off. I was like, "Oh, fucking hell, it worked."
Good bluff.
Yeah. And then we used to park in the alleyway behind.
Yep.
So we used to walk down the alleyway because there was an alley between us and then the pizza shop next door.
Right.
So we walked down there and they were fucking waiting for me at the end of it. And they had a sawn off. So he'd like literally as soon as I walked around the corner, they were there and he went and pointed at my head. I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake." And I thought,
so you've had 2 guns in one night.
yeah, and I thought I escaped death. That first one, I was like, "I'm definitely going to die now."
You should have bought a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
In all honesty, you should have bought a lottery ticket.
And they basically just kicked the shit out of me because they thought I was going to do something. He was like, "Oh, you're going to pull something on me." I was like, "You had your hand in your fucking pocket. What do you want me to do?" I said, "I didn't have nothing on me. I haven't got nothing on me to do anything. But you walked up to me, put your hand in your coat pocket like you was going to pull something out."
So I'm calling your bluff.
I said, so I put my hand on my trousers like I had something to make you think, "Oh, shit." And now you're fucking holding a sawn off in my head. Yeah, and they just kicked the shit out of me and then run away. That was pretty much better. And I had some words. And then after that, I didn't see him again. And then apparently when I left, because I stayed there for like another few months after that.
Right.
Even though I had a big tiff with the owner, because I was like, "You just fucking shut me out."
You left me with a gun pointing at me.
And then I carried on working the rest of the night. Had shit with someone else. And he was like, "You didn't handle that very well." I was like, "How do you handle someone aiming a gun at you? What is your protocol for this? What is your best fucking solution for this situation?"
Me, honestly, I would personally choose to run. I'm nuts, but I would walk away from that situation.
Well, I thought, well, he's aiming a gun at me. Even if I run, he'd probably shoot me.
Well, if you're going to die.
But I just wanted to save face at this point. I was like, "Oh, well, fuck it."
Well, you look at them and see if they're opportunistic, though, whether it's just a thing that they're calling a bluff on you or whatever, anyway.
The thing that threw me off is that the first one, he done it in the high street in his car. So he'd come up every weekend in that car.
Yep.
So I was like, so he's going to get caught straight away.
Yeah, so he'll be known either way.
Yeah. And then I knew who he was and I knew his name because
Yep.
I got to know him. And then 3.
Yeah, but if he's going to shoot you, you can't say his name.
No, but they've got his car. Everyone, like a lot of people in the bar knew him. Not all the bar staff knew him. And then the third bit, I was like, well, the gun didn't look. It looked real, but I wasn't sure because it was like such an old style gun. Like it was literally like
it could have been like a replica or like
it sort of reminded me of something you get in factory shop. Like when you get the target practice, like bow and arrow, the target, and then the little toy gun. But you could tell it was proper metal. It weren't like a shitty plastic gun. It was a proper metal gun. But then I was like, since when have there been fucking revolvers like that you can just get hold of?
Like old school cowboy one.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole gun must have been like.
Oh yeah, like a proper cowboy
a foot
one.
long. So I was like, nah. I was like, even if it did fire, it probably fucking missed me anyway. Yeah. So.
Oh no, because you're Superman, it would just bounce off you anyway.
Yeah, so that was fun. But yeah, apparently I didn't deal with that well, and then we had like a big argument. Oh, I didn't know, but he'd run into the bar, locked me out, and this other bloke, and then went and hid in the cloakroom, like the staff cloakroom.
No.
Yeah. And then he moaned at me, and I went, "You're having a fucking laugh." I just stood there for the rest of the night. This was like 10 o'clock, this happened. And I stood there till 1 o'clock in the morning, on the front still, after someone pointed a fucking gun at my head on your venue, and you're having a go at me. I was like, I could have fucking left. I don't need like.
I was going to say, you don't need to be there for that.
I was like, I don't get paid enough to fucking die here.
No.
Or get someone pointing guns at me. And then literally had that big argument. Then I walked out and it happened again. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I was
okay.
like, oh, well.
That's special.
Yeah,
then.
so that was a fun one. Yeah, and in the end, I got to a point where I was like, no. But apparently, after I'd left, I think about 3 months after I left, because I still knew one of the guys that worked there, the traveller family that pointed the gun at my head, then turned up and like fucking just pinned everyone, all the doormen up, and were like pulling knives out and yeah, just trying to scare the fuck out of everyone. I was like, oh,
nice.
Shit, sorry boys.
You just dobbed them all in it.
Yeah, so I know who they are, because they had. Do you remember when that? I don't want to say too much. There was someone in Brentwood that hit someone and the guy died.
Oh yeah.
So they were involved with that.
Right. Okay.
The family, the bloke that died.
Yep.
They're involved with that, and I was like, and I know who they are because one of them is on the run. He was on the run at the time.
Yep.
For armed robbery.
Yep.
And I'd already heard about him, and then when we chucked his family out, I didn't know this was.
I think
family.
I've got the family and name as well.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck. So when I see him, I was like, oh shit, that's it. I'm fucking dead.
Yeah.
But at that point, I wasn't calling his bluff because I thought you will fucking shoot me.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay. I just didn't really say anything. I just stood there. They were having a go at me, asking me questions, and then there was just one of them that was just standing there, just holding it like that. I was like, oh fuck. I couldn't ring anyone. I couldn't do anything. And I was like, what?
You can't do fuck all.
Yeah, and then they just started. Literally, one of them hit me, and then the rest of them just started stabbing my head. I was like, wow, it's better than getting shot. So
better than getting shot. You still going home?
I think they were just proving a point. But yeah, that was a fun one.
Oh.
So go on in.
Right. Well, how do I top that?
Well, I got fingered in the nightclub.
Yeah, I walked into the toilet, and yeah, it was big. No. Well, I've got quite a couple, you know. I've got like there's like a list. I've got like a top 3. But my worst one personally towards me, I got slashed with a Stanley blade.
Ooh.
That was good fun. Right on the inside of my arm and down the right side of mine because I wore a stab vest. But the geezer went for my left armpit.
Oh, okay.
He went for the armpit, but then missed and got me right on the inside of the arm.
I thought you was going to say the one where the bird punched you a couple of weeks ago. Put your nose out of place.
Yeah, we're not going to go there on that one. No, this was
Why did you go for your armpit?
Well, because I was wearing a stab vest. Because I was wearing the stab vest, and I apparently really pissed him off. I chucked him out for pissing up the bar on the inside. Like literally, he was stood at the bar, flopped his cock out, and then started pissing up the bar.
Oh.
And then so I've chucked him out.
That was a bit nasty to chuck him out. He's only doing a wee-wee.
He's only doing a wee.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I chucked him out because he was just pissing up the other side of the bar. And as I've got him out, my number 2 stayed inside.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, okay, cool. I've got him out. And he's standing there and he's going, I'm coming in. And I've gone, no, you're not coming in. And he's gone, yeah, I'm coming in. And so as he's tried to push past me, I've pushed him back and he's gone, don't. At this point, I've not seen his hand go behind him and reach into his back pocket.
Oh.
And this was the point then that I've seen him go bang in his back pocket. And as he's gone to walk past me again, I've pushed him back and he's gone ring and he's gone up.
Oh.
As my left arm is pushing him back, he's gone up and he's gone crack right on the inside of my arm.
Oh. Would it stab or did it slice?
It was like a mixture of both.
Yeah.
It was a mixture of both. It wasn't too bad because it was like middle of winter. It was like I was wearing a jacket as well. Like it's quite a quick. It was quite a thick puffer jacket. And
so you ruined your coat as well.
Yeah, ruined my coat.
But
But after he'd done me in the arm, he's pulled back, and then I've gone for him with my right arm, and he slashed me down my right arm. And so I've got a little slash down my right arm as well. And then I picked up a lump of wood, and yeah, the rest is history.
I picked up a lump of wood.
My wood. At this venue, we'd already had a fight, and a couple of chairs got broken. So then we had like lumps of chair just laying around now at that point, and yeah, I picked up a chair leg, as it were, and chased him down the road, him a little bit. And
cuddled him.
Gave him a cuddle.
Yeah. we don't.
The face of regret.
No.
He just stood staring at me like.
You beat him in the race, you mean?
I was.
Oh, I remember this one. I think was this at the venue you're at now?
No.
It weren't.
No. That venue, like the venue I'm at now, I got punched with a set of keys in the arm.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah, and then I gave him another cuddle.
You chased him. You beat him in a foot race.
Yeah, I beat him in a foot race and gave him a cuddle.
Raced in a cuddle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, in that one, yeah, in the first one though, the old Bill turned up as well and didn't really want to do much.
Oh,
about that either.
They don't unless it's us that's cuddled someone.
Yeah, unless it's us that's cuddling people, they're quite happy to go, oh, you know what, yeah, come in for questioning, blah, blah, blah. But somebody else cuddles me and attacks me with a Stanley blade. Guess what? Yeah, they don't give a shit. And I was like, look, there's blood hanging out of my arm and there's a little bit of muscle.
Yeah, it's like that bird that fucking bit me years ago and she got away with it.
Well,
she bit me and 3 coppers and somehow got away with it because she's autistic and had mental health problems. I was like, fuck off, I'm autistic.
you know them nails, like the pointed nails.
Oh yeah,
I had a bird grab me by my nuts.
Oh, here we go. Hang on, let me start wanking.
But I'd fucking suit trousers on.
Oh yeah, carry on.
It's gone straight through my suit trousers. I've got 2 little holes in my leg, and I've got 3 holes in my nutsack.
Oh, so that's for extra drainage.
That was brutal. Like I didn't even feel it at first, and then after I've got her out, gone walking about inside. The old Bill have turned up. They're looking at the CCTV, and
but they didn't do fuck all either.
no, they didn't do fuck all. Yeah, but literally, I'm standing there in the club at the time, and I'm going, oh, I'm feeling a little bit like soggy. You know, like wet, soggy feeling on the inside of your legs. Yeah, like you've pissed yourself, but you ain't.
Yeah.
I had that feeling, and I was standing there, and I went to the toilet, and I just saw blood everywhere on the inside of my legs.
Fuck that.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, I know the old Bill are here already, so I've just walked up to the fucking office, gone in there, and there's a female copper, and there's a bloke copper, and then the 2 managers, and I've gone, that's what she's done, and I've pulled my cock out, and literally there's blood everywhere.
It hit the floor.
It hit the floor, it went through the floor, and some people
Rolled out the front of the nightclub.
speedballing it from the floor.
Everyone thought the fire brigade was here. I remember that fucking bloke slashed my face. They weren't even on the door. This was like,
Yeah.
oh fuck me, Alan.
Yeah, you told me that story before.
Yeah, I got the photo of it on my phone. It was just through road rage. I was just going to the gym, and I couldn't see. Like I was parked. I was pulling out of a crossroad.
Yeah, like a blind.
And on the right, everyone was parked on the. What it looked like me. They were parked on the right for me, but on the left for them.
Yeah.
So I couldn't see. So I'm like hanging out trying to see past the cars, and it was dark. And all of a sudden, these headlights come fucking flying up, parked in front of me. I was like, oh shit, sorry, put my hand up because they nearly fucking T-boned me.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, shit, sorry, I didn't
couldn't
see
see you.
headlights
Yeah.
either. And then the passenger got out and walked towards my car. And I was like, well, fuck this, I ain't fucking sitting in the car.
Nope.
Which would have been the clever idea to sit
That's
in the
what
car,
you should do.
lock the door,
Yes.
and then maybe reverse away,
Yep.
and then just drive somewhere.
Yep.
But I didn't because I'm an idiot. I thought I'm gonna get out and fuck this cunt up.
Yep.
So I got out. He was walking towards me and got a big puffer jacket on. And he had his hands in his pockets, and he was going, get back in the fucking car. I was like, fuck are you? Tell me to get in my fucking car, you dickhead. And he walked, as he got close to me, I fucking shoved him. But as I shoved him, he's pulled his hand out of his pocket and tried to slap me around the face. He caught my eyelid on like the top of my face.
Did he have gloves on?
Yeah.
It was
like
them.
prison
Prison
slashes.
gloves, innit?
Yeah. So he like caught the top, and then he run and got in the car, and they fucked off. So I run, got in my car, and then went to chase after him. But as I got in the car, I could feel like warm on my face. I was like, what the fuck? I pulled the sun visor down, looked in the mirror, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that warm feeling I had in between my legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice.
The gooey.
It felt like I'd pissed myself.
Yeah, and I was like, oh fuck. And then at that point, I pulled over, and then I rang one of my mates. He turned out with a fucking giant knife because I said to him, someone's just slashed me face. He turned out with this fucking giant knife.
Good for him.
And then he like run at the car
No,
with
not
it.
really.
And I was like, whoa, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, at this point, someone's just slashed me face and you're running at me with a knife. He's like, where are they? I was like, I don't fucking know. But yeah, they got dealt with, so I'm sure they got cuddled. They weren't from around here, so one of our friends.
That's
Oh,
typical.
they got found.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh, what, you went to our Bill about it?
No.
Oh, they got found.
Yes, I mean, yes.
Yes, we
Yes,
dealt with
yes.
it properly with
Yeah,
police,
official routes, yes.
I went through the legal process and they found the culprits that slashed my face and they're now in prison. Anyway, moving on.
I need a wee.
Need a wee?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Have you got more questions?
Yeah.
How many you got?
I've got another like 4 or 5, I think.
Okay.
We can smash through quick.
We'll have a little break for 5 minutes. Sid and go for a wee wee.
I'll go for a wee wee. What are we
And
on?
then we'll carry back.
Hour and
10.
9. Hour and 10.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Well, okay. We'll have a break and we shall be back.
All right.
See you in a
Adios.
second.
Hey nerds, what's up? And we're back.
After that short interlude,
Yeah, but they're not American. They're English.
Yeah, I know, but I just
What?
do the American accent for fun.
What?
Hey nerds, what's up?
Right, okay, we'll go.
Hey,
We'll,
nerds,
we'll
what's
carry
up?
on. Oh no,
I'm sorry, Meg.
Meg's gonna punch you. She hates
Puppets.
I think she hates everyone. I think she, in general, she hates Is it Sesame Street or is it Puppets?
She hates the Muppets, puppets in general.
Well, like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kermit the Frog here. That's a new one we can do. That's a new one we can do.
Oh no!
Or we got Dobby.
Dobby and who else was it? Dobby and Gollum.
Yeah, you're Gollum and I'm Dobby.
He made me fucking die because he kept screaming at work. Dobby wants a sock. People would walk out and he'd be like, Dobby wants a sock! It just fucking killed me.
Dobby gave Master a sock. Dobby is free.
But people were just looking at us like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh,
And
we
then
look like a bunch of special nutcases, mate.
And then, like, next minute, we were going, emergency. And they're all dancing. Like, the other night, I dropped Harry home our Saturday night, and the whole way we were singing S Club 7.
They did play it, though. They did play it there.
Well, I put it on in my van, and then he sent me this.
Why is that on your playlist?
What, S Club? It wasn't. I just, because he was singing it before we left.
Oh, I was going to say, I was like, is that in your playlist?
Maybe. So then he sent me this. Where is it? I'll make sure it's the right one.
I was going to say, what one is it?
No, that's a fart.
I'm falling in love, radiant high to the feature top.
That's a new one, that is.
Yeah, he just all he does is send me voice notes, and they're just.
Is that him doing them?
Yeah,
Like by his mouth or his arse?
This is, I think, this is him doing them like with his ass. Was it?
A proper, oh, fucking hell.
No, there was one he sent me about the emergency. I was like, what the fuck?
Emergency.
Sorry, Harry.
Hi mate, just got to talk to you about something. I've just got to inform you of an emergency.
Oh, I do love him.
He's-
I do love him.
I need to get him on here with everyone because that would be fucking chaos.
Oh, we just need to do a group one of just all of us.
we can get everyone on.
That would be carnage.
Why don't we do like a 45 minutes at the end of the club at the end of the night?
Should we? Just bring everyone
Just bring the
with us.
deck. And just whack the mics up.
It would just be chaos. And
That
it'd
would be so funny.
Yeah.
Especially like post-work mood as well.
Oh, yeah. Like the other night we was talking about fucking colostomy bags.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're not going there, are we? We're not going into our conversations, are we?
Maybe.
I say we do that at the weekend. Bring the deck in. I'll bring the deck in.
Okay.
And we'll get them. I'll bring all the mics.
Okay.
We have to make sure it's like one of them good nights and all of us are on properly.
Yeah. Like Saturday would have been.
Yeah,
a good
Saturday.
one. Last Saturday would have been a good one.
Yeah,
'Cause
last
we
Saturday.
were all there.
Oh no, like a couple of people are missing though.
We'll sort something out.
Yeah, we'll have to
sort
just
something
arrange it.
Yeah. Everyone work because we're doing podcast after. Because you imagine all of us just sitting in the middle of the club. Oh, we can sit in a little ring on the floor. Oh, actually, no, it'd be sticky.
On the stage.
We'll sit on the stage. Hey, guys.
I was thinking about the table that you always sit at.
All that.
Kind
Yeah,
of
that's
around a
brilliant.
little mini coffee table.
The
brilliant.
door
That's not
table,
bad.
isn't it? It's a door table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we tend to separate off, don't we? We've got the club side, and then you've got the door side.
Yeah. And then when you leave, I usually not go and mingle with them.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Well, everyone just fucks off and leaves me. So I go and like see my other friends. Hey, guys.
Hey guys.
You have other friends.
Sorry, Rhys. I don't want to break it to you this way, but you're still my favourite.
Good.
Right, okay. What are your other questions?
Next question.
Charlie, I already know this one. You might have had other things that you've had, but
Okay.
I don't know about you. Well, actually, no, I do. You kind of already said.
Come on, what's the question?
Bit of a shit question,
Spit it
really,
out.
wasn't it?
Multiple ones if you want to say. Have you had a weapon pulled on you? If so, what?
Oh,
While working.
I was going to say
Didn't
I've
we
had
just have this one?
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing. I wrote it like.
knives, guns,
I'm trying to think of something else.
What's the
bottles,
weirdest weapon?
bottles and belts.
I've never had a belt.
I've been hit with a belt.
I've been,
It's not particularly pleasant.
I've been bottled. It didn't smash. It just went ding on my head, and I was like, ugh.
I've had a bottle thrown at me.
Trying to think what else. Actually, someone threw the table, the door table, at me.
Okay. I'm just trying to think through the list. I've had
table.
a car driven at me. You remember in that club that there used to be shit every weekend, every Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that one. Yeah. And then that was on the Friday, and then on the Saturday, I had another car driven at me.
Nice.
In the other club that I worked at next door.
Nice cars?
Not
that it's relevant, but
they're all right. Dickhead's driving them.
Renault Clio's hurt.
I'm just trying to think what. Yeah.
Oh, no, another one we can add on to that then is the weirdest thing you found when searching.
Ooh. That is a good question.
I found a double ender once.
What? Derek? Really?
It came into my head when you asked me about weird things we've had pulled on us. I found a double-ended dildo.
The only thing I've had is when we're out the front and we checked like the women's handbags. Was a bullet, not like a gun bullet, like a
a vibrating bullet.
Yeah, they're like that, and the little vibrators.
I thought she was like assassinating.
No,
they're quite good to use, you know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Oh, sorry.
From personal experience.
And I was going for a bag, and I was just sort of like pulling the compartments open, and then it was just there, and I went, okay. And she went, I'm so sorry, I forgot it was in there. I was like, it's okay, just don't hit anyone with it.
I was working a festival, and this bird just opened up the bag and just laughed about it and pulled it out and was flopping it about in the air.
Derek!
Derek! She stole Derek.
No, it must have been about 2 foot long. It was folded in her bag.
Did you smell it?
No, I did not.
Oh.
I didn't want to touch it. She was just waving it about, like laughing about it and stuff.
Was she not very nice then?
I'm not going to be horrible to people on here.
Okay, so she was a fat sloth.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely not one I would want to sniff.
No.
Let alone handle.
Well, I got him because we've pretty much done that one. So.
Well, this one covers the last one as well. Weirdest thing you've seen. This could be like customer wise, not just item wise. Maybe with some people, what's the weirdest thing you've seen with between people or what someone's done.
My weirdest one was that autistic bird that bit me. That was fucking weird because she started fighting me, and I was like, "Whoa, what?" And
For any particular reason? Or?
Well, she was smashed, so she like stumbled out of the double doors at the front. And as she tried to come back in, I was like, "You're well too drunk to come back in." I said, "You go home, come back another night." I wasn't horrible. I was nice about it.
Yeah.
Like the patience I had Saturday night with that fucking bloke.
Oh,
it was different
yeah.
I knew him, so I was like really trying to bite my tongue, and then by the end of it, I'm like starting to get annoyed over it. But yeah, she then started kicking off, and I was like, I can't let you back in. You've had well too much to drink. I said, you're going to hurt yourself, or you're going to hurt someone else, you're going to fall over, whatever. I said, it's not what I want. I said, so come back another night. And she just started like really kicking off at me. And then she threw a punch at me.
Nice.
She tried running in, and then I grabbed hold of her and literally just picked her up and put her on the path.
So uppercutted the slut and she fell to the floor.
And then
she was picking her teeth out the floor.
Yeah. And then she tried punching me, and it just fucking whiffed. Nowhere near me. I was like, what the fuck? So I like moved away from her, and then her mate grabbed her and they went over to the kebab house.
Yep.
Got a pizza, and then they're standing there and she's like staring at me, and someone must have egged her on. I think someone's egged her on because
she's thrown it at you.
She's come fucking steaming over the road with a pizza box, like with pizza, like the box was open. She's come fucking running over, tried to run in the club. So I grabbed hold of her again, picked her up, put her out on the side, and then she'd thrown the whole box at me, and the pizza just went everywhere. I was like, what a waste of fucking pizza! And it was a big pizza as well. I was like, you fucking slut!
You should have catched it.
Caught
it.
I could catch it. Yeah, and I was like, you just wasted a whole pizza. There was one slice with a bite taken out of it. So I think someone's egged her on. And then when she done that, I then done the same again, grabbed hold of her because she was like running at me again. And then I picked her up, put her back on the path again, and then moved away. And then as I'm moving back, she'd thrown about 4 punches at me. And I've got the video on my phone somewhere, and all these punches, she was like throwing fucking haymaker hooks at me.
Oh, like she was throwing digs, she was throwing hands.
She threw like a big fucking hook, and I remember just ducking one of them, and then I've gone back up, there's another one, I was like, I'm like whack-a-mole, I was like, and then I ended up pinning her on the floor. Just grabbed hold of her legs. I went down, grabbed her legs, and then just pinned her to the floor. I was like, calm the fuck down. I was like, what is wrong with you?
That time of the month.
Yeah. And then
I thought I'd slip it in there.
And
Misogynistic
then
male.
How dare you, you masculine bastard. Yeah, I let her up, and she calmed down, and then she comes steaming at me again. So this time I was like, I can't just keep pinning her down. So I pinned her up against the wall. Not hard. It was literally I'd had hold of her arms. So because she was trying to hit me again, I pinned her up against where the doors are, like the little cove bit.
Yep.
And put her arms against the wall, and then just sort of like shoved my hip into like her waist.
Yep.
Just to pin her up.
Yeah, so she
like,
didn't knee you in the bollocks.
Yeah, I was like, stop fucking hitting me. Just go home. Why are you hitting me? And then because I had her like that, she leant over and bit my arm.
No.
There,
I remember that. That was a massive bruise.
Yeah, and she took like a chunk.
Did
of my arm.
Did she draw blood?
Yeah.
How many jabs did you have to go and get?
None.
Oh, you didn't bother.
So if I die soon, then we know why. I mean, this is
sat there.
this
She
is
gave
like-
up. Went, can't it? Nah.
this is like 4 years ago, and I'm still alive. So yeah, this was winter as well, so I had 2 jumpers on, a fin jumper and a t-shirt.
Whoops.
I wonder what that was then.
Yeah, and do you need to take it?
No, it's an alarm.
Oh,
No.
an alarm? At 9 o'clock?
Yeah, for my meds.
Oh, you got 'em with you?
No, they're in the car.
We might not get out of this garage. are we?
Yeah, you're not going to be alive by the end of this.
Yeah, she literally took like a chunk of my arm out, and then I'm not going to go to too much detail because I had to be a bit rough.
Yep.
And put her on the floor.
What
and
can you do though? That's the thing.
Well, I literally pinned her with her arms behind her back, and I had like my knee like on her shoulders, and then the police turned up. And then as she was on the floor and I had her pinned down, because my knee was like next to her shoulders or like sort of on the back of her shoulder
And
blades.
she's gone for your knee as well.
She bit through my fucking boot. I bit my foot. I was like, ow, fuck.
Bit through your boot.
Yeah, she bit my boot and pulled one of the rings of the tongue where you put your lace through. She fucking squeezed that and that fucked off. And she was like bleeding from her mouth where she'd bit my boot and she chewed the metal on my boot. It made her mouth bleed, and then she started saying that I'd hit her and shit. I was like, what the I was like, no, it's all on fucking camera. I didn't hit her. I was like, she just keeps fucking trying to hit me.
She needs the meds that I'm on.
Yeah. Yeah. And, yeah, then the police turned up, and then she bit one copper,
Nice.
and then she bit the other one's boot, because they put it back on the floor again. She bit her foot through her boot, and then bit another one, so they put like the spit roast bag on her.
Yeah.
And then tied her up like a rotisserie chicken.
Nice.
So like legs and hands together, and then one copper just like scooped her up and just carried her to the van.
Yep.
And just plopped her
I
in.
think I remember seeing this.
Yeah, so she had a bag over her head, her legs and her arms were tied together, and she just got put in a van. I had to go to like the police station after and do like a whole statement. I was there for fucking till like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I got like a letter for a few weeks later saying that it had been NFA'd.
Oh.
No further action. I was like, right,
Ridiculous.
okay.
Yeah, but if I go and chew somebody's face off while at work,
Yeah.
well, I'll get nicked for that.
Yeah. So they turned around and said because she struggles with mental health problems, that was one point, and then 2 was because she said she'd been spiked, and by the time they were going to like charge her, they couldn't test her if she'd been spiked. It'd been too far gone, so they couldn't prove she hadn't been spiked. So she wasn't acting within herself. But I was like, well, hang on, because I spoke to one of the coppers that come up like the weekend after,
Yeah.
and he said, because he was the one that dealt with it, and I said, what was she like that night? And he went, she was a cunt all night in custody. She stayed the whole 24 hours that they're allowed to hold you. Was it 12 hours? 24 hours?
It's 24 hours,
24 hours, yeah.
unless they can find
Unless
some.
they charge, yeah, they got 24 hours to charge you with something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they can go to the courts and get a extension on that.
But yeah, she stayed the whole 24 hours because she was kicking off and being uncooperative or cooperative. I was like, well, hang on. If she'd been cleared because of mental health and she'd been spiked, how does that work with when she was being a bitch the next day? Because she wouldn't have, it would have worn off by then.
Yeah.
So if you're just a cunt with your mental health, then maybe like you need to go and see someone.
That's going into HMOs and
Yeah,
shit like that.
and not go on a night out. If
That's a recipe, that is.
Yeah, if drinking makes you worse, then don't go and do it. It was really fucking weird. But she she's still fucking knocking around somewhere. Apparently she used to go to Basildon a lot because one of the coppers told me.
Yep.
I mean, he didn't tell me anything.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So I was like, he was like, "Do what you want with that information?" I was like, "Thank you, sir."
Thank you, sir.
Allegedly. Yeah. So that was my one. She was just fucking strange, but she was just like,
Who isn't up there though?
it was like she was an animal. And at one point, I was like, "How the fuck do I stop this? Like, what do I do to stop all this?"
My strangest one's quite funny, you know.
Go on.
I had a geezer shit himself on the door.
Doorman.
No. No, this is a punter.
Oh, right. I was going to say you had a Doorman shit himself. We know a few of them.
It was going through my head then, but we're not going to go there.
No.
I was working at the venue prior to the one I'm working at now.
Yeah.
Proper dingy little place, nasty, middle of Southend, awful place.
Yeah.
The
strippers.
No.
I don't know.
It's a Weatherspoons.
I don't know. Oh, that could have been my weirdest one.
We'll
We'll do it after.
We'll do that one after. We can do that one after. But it got to a point where this geezer was just getting far too pissed. Like, he was just far too pissed. And the bar had cut him off. But he kept managing to get people to buy him drinks. So we were like, right, it's time for you to leave now. It's time for you to be done.
Yeah.
So then we started getting him out. Quite nicely, to be fair. We were talking him out, and he started walking. He got halfway through. Then the next thing you know, he just goes into extreme nutcase. Yeah, and he grabs one of us, and he's trying to drag the doorman out at this point.
Right.
And so I'm not getting kicked out. You are.
Yeah, pretty much similar to that. So I've grabbed him.
I'm going down. You're coming with me.
Pretty much. Nice big bear cuddle, like a bear hug. And I've wrapped him up, and I've just picked him up. And at this point, then he's lost grip of that, and then that's that. And I'm just bear hugging and walking him out. Yeah. And the other doorman's grabbed his legs. And so then, as we're walking, we get a faint smell of shit.
Oh.
Like it is stinking.
Oh.
And then so we're going, and then it's getting worse, and it's getting worse. And then now we start seeing a trail getting left behind, and it's all over the doorman's legs, on his boots. But he's not realised it because the doorman in question decided he wanted to grab him with a leg on either side. So he's between the geezer's legs, and he's got an arm.
On.
What?
I said he must have had terrible underwear on.
Mate, he was wearing jeans.
Yeah, but
it must have been
that were like nicely fitted that would catch the poo-poo.
Probably not. Like, literally, he was a scummy little geezer anyway. But yeah, as we're getting him out, this doorman now is just covered in shit.
Oh,
and like even the doorman, like the doorman's now heaving. And we got out to the front. We put him down nicely. I'm still bear hugging him, but like his legs have been put down. And then we've gone, right, I'm going to release you, and you're just going to walk away. And what does he do? As I've released him, he's then wiped his legs, or like he's wiped like his arse.
No.
And he's just gone to slap. I've pushed him, but then because I've pushed him to get him away, he's fallen into the other doorman. And he slapped the other doorman
with a shitty hand. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, that was the best one. That's the chef's kiss, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know if I've got the other noise still.
That's the old one.
Brother,
that one.
Literally, it was the worst thing I'd ever seen. But like, literally, he had a shit handprint on his face. But yeah, I've then just had to jump back on top of him, and I've just rested all my body weight on his back whilst he's laying face down. But he's still trying to grab shit and fucking
like a monkey.
rub it nice. Yeah, like a monkey. He's like a little orangutan.
Everyone.
Like an orangutan.
Oh, that's fucking grim. You're right with that seat. It's just like, and then all of a sudden you're like,
the seat don't like me.
I would upgrade the chairs, but it's fuck all point because I'm leaving soon. So
yeah. But yeah, that was my strangest thing I've ever experienced on the door. Is being attempted to be slapped with shit.
Well, I mean, when I worked at that strip club, it was near. Do you know where you used to work?
Yep, yeah. I know the one. Yeah.
Lucy Road.
Yep.
Yeah, when it was the old strip club.
Yep.
So I done a night in there, And fuck me, it was like 4, 5 o'clock. We finished, and at the end of the night, it was the little Asian lady that owned it at the time.
Oh yeah.
She was fucking weird.
I didn't really like her. I didn't get on with her.
No, I didn't really get on with her. Yeah, we got to the end, and like all the girls were sitting around having a drink, and they're still like just sitting there in their underwear. I was like, strange. Okay, whatever.
It's just like a social occasion thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I went to the bar, got a bottle of water, and then the owner was like, "Do you want a drink?" I was like, "No, I'm all right. I'm just a bottle of water,
I'm driving.
and then I'm going to go home." So she was like, "Are you sure you don't want a drink?" I was like, "No, it's fine, it's fine." And then one of the girls was like, "You want to dance?" I don't know why everyone's Indian. She wasn't. She was like Romanian. She was like, "You want to dance?" I was like, "No, I'm good." She was like, "It's free." I was like, "But I wouldn't be paying for it anyway." No, I don't want to. I'm going to go home. I'm all right. And then one of the other ones was like, "Are you sure we can do double dance?" I was like, "No, I don't." Fine, 5 minutes. No,
No, you've twisted my arm.
so I was like, no, I'm all right. And then when I'm talking to these two, because I had to chuck some old boy out that was really fucking strange. He was just sitting there like wanking himself off like downstairs. And then when he was upstairs, because obviously they've got like their private dance bit down the stairs and in little booths.
Yep.
When he was sitting upstairs drinking and no one was doing he kept like going down there and sneaking on them and like peering in the little curtains.
Oh, is that little peeping Tom?
Yeah, so we had to get rid of him. So then I was talking to the girl that he was sort of perving on, and she was going, "Oh, thank you so much." And I was like, "Yeah, that's all right, whatever." And then I've turned around, and all the other girls are on the bar racking lines up
Lovely.
with the owner, and they're all fucking doing. And then one of them was like, "Do you want a line?" I was like, "Fine, go on then."
This is a whole new extreme going on now.
And I'm standing there on my own at this point. The other woman's gone, and I'm like, "What the fuck is?" I'm like 19, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" I was so fucking confused. Like they're getting on it. They're giving out free dances. I'm sure I could have got chlamydia multiple times that night. And it was just weird. It was just so weird. And then it was about 2 years later because apparently a load of Albanians petrol bombed it.
Yep.
And then I went there when someone else bought it, and they wanted like window grills made. So I was like walking around. I was like, wow, this brings back memories. And the bloke was like, "Have you been in here?" I was like, "No, I used to work here." He's like, "What, as a stripper?" I was like, "No, I was a fucking stripper, you dickhead. I used to work security." He was like, "Oh, right." And then I was like looking around the rooms at the bottom, and then he was telling me what happened. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, do you remember the owner?" Because I said, "Do you own it?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "I wasn't too big of a fan of the other one." He was like, "No, she's a fucking bitch." I was like, "Oh, okay. I don't need to know any of this." It was just really weird.
There's too much information going on
And
now.
I was walking around when it was all light in there, and I was like, "Wow, this is fucking strange."
It's weird when lights go on in a club, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Very weird. Especially the one we work at. Cause
Yeah.
you see everyone, you think, "Oh, God."
Yeah, you see absolutely like Shrek's walking around, don't you?
Oh, God, I can see
Like
it.
you see Shrek and Fiona walking around.
Yeah. Or someone walk in, you go,
Fiona.
"Oh, dear, the lights are on. I can see your fucking dinner." Is that lasagna, love?
No, it's Cocoa Pops.
Excuse me.
Think you microwave them?
Oh, God. Have you got any more?
I did have 2 more, but we can make them quick if you want.
Condense them,
Yeah,
or
just-
whatever.
Well, one of
Choose your
them was, have you met any famous people on the door or let any famous people in? But I'm not sure.
We've done an Anthony Joshua, haven't we? Or did you do the Anthony Joshua?
No.
There was a
I got
fight.
asked to do it, though.
Yeah, because I did the Anthony Joshua, so I met Anthony.
No, I didn't. I've had an argument with Towie. Or 2 people from Towie.
I've had an argument with somebody I went to school with that went on Love Island. Turned into an arrogant bitch as well.
Yeah, they usually do.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. Do you remember James Argent?
Yep.
Is it James, the one that used to be really fat?
Yep.
And he lost loads of weight.
He did
turned-
quite well.
Yeah, he turned up, and we had like a fucking 200-person queue down the high street. He walked up to the front and was like, "Oh, let me in, mate." I was like, yeah, just jump in the queue. You probably won't get in because we held 140 people, and there's more than that in the queue, and we're full up already. So I was like, yeah, jump in the queue, and we'll do 1 in, 1 out. Well, yeah, but you know I am, though, didn't you? I was like, no. He went, Towie. I was like, what?
Cool.
He went,
They're regulars in my gaff.
yeah, and he went, this was in Brentwood. So this
Oh,
was
yeah,
like their
yeah.
regular.
Oh, yeah.
And he went,
yeah.
oh, this is their where they live, wasn't it? And
Yeah,
he
it's a
went,
hunt
oh,
town.
he went, yeah, like the only way is Essex. I was like, oh, that fucking shit program. He went,
Yep.
yeah, I'm on that. James, I was like, okay, you still got to get in the queue.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, but all my mates are in there. I was like, I couldn't give a fuck. And he was like, yeah, but you know I am. I was like, you could be the fucking queen, and I still wouldn't let. There's a queue. All right, get in the fucking queue. I just didn't like how he come up to me. I was like, yeah, you know I am.
Oh, I hate people that come up to the front doors, like, especially your pals. They come up to the front door when you're working at the front door, and they just expect you to let them in.
Yeah. And then who's the other one? Lauren? Is it Lauren Goodyear from Towie?
Goody, I think.
Goodyear, something like that. She's come up and she just turned into a right trollop.
Yeah.
She should just.
We
we
get a lot of the Towie lot coming into
I can imagine
my
you do.
venue. It's not that's just a regular thing for us, and like, same with Love Island as well. Get a lot of them in there.
Funny.
It's really fucking annoying.
What's the other one? I done a private.
I had Tom Zanetti tip JD down my back.
Oh,
that was
he a DJ?
Yeah, he's a DJ.
Yeah.
But like he came to a venue that I worked at before my last venue that I worked at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in front of the stage, and then he's tipping JD all over the fucking crowd. Why? I don't know. And I happened to be the cunt that's on the front of it that took every drop of JD he tipped. He weren't reaching the crowd. No,
Just going over you.
just going over me.
Is that kids for the hard work, mate?
I hope you like JD.
And then what was the other one? One that happened at the Lucy Road venue. Big one. Obviously, we had Snoop Dogg.
What?
Was there?
Yeah, Snoop Dogg was there, and he was smoking a fat joint at the DJ stand, and then he would come out and smoke it outside as well. And we had a big fucking, the police trucks that they bring.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all standing out there. There's like 20 of them standing out there.
When was this?
This was
years ago.
like 6-7 years ago.
Where?
And then Lucy Road.
Yeah,
There's two nightclubs and one strip club.
he wouldn't have a clue.
Oh no, you're a bit.
They're all of them shut down before he was allowed out.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a shit place anyway.
I used to love it. I used to like going.
It was good fun.
I used to like the Black Room.
Oh, can we say that politically correct and all that?
Well, I mean, okay, let me rephrase that.
Key room.
Do you want to keep that in?
I mean, I could come up with far more.
I used to like the Afrobeats room.
Afrobeats. There we go.
Because it was so funny. You'd walk through and there'd be like these like skinny black blokes, and there's some fucking heifer of a white bird just grinding on him. I'm like, wow.
But that's what it was.
Hell. Oh, it was hot. It was so. Because I used to just sit there and just watch because it was just fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Now thinking of it, it was a bit creepy.
But when fights used to cook off, I can compare it to something. And you can probably think of what it is.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, we're not being politically correct, are we, or are we?
Yes. No.
No? You want me to say it?
You do it, and then
Do you want me to say
you
it?
say it, and then I'll decide. We'll decide after if we keep it in or not. And if you don't,
What the fuck? That's when they're fighting. That's when they're fighting. They're literally they're just. That's what I could compare
I'll
it to.
cut that bit out.
Oh my god.
I knew it had something to do with that. I was just like, oh no. Oh, God.
You said, yeah, I could say anything.
You can. Oh, what was the other? I done close protection for a women's lacrosse World Cup.
Okay.
And I didn't know I was doing close
CP.
protection
Yeah, you didn't know you did
until
CP.
the morning of, when he was like, okay, you've got to wear. I knew we had to wear like black trousers and shirt
Suit, yeah.
and tie. He's like, no, I need you in a full suit. I was like, well, I haven't got a fucking blazer. So I had to go that morning and get a blazer, and then I can't remember what it was. It was like fucking 4 hours away, this place. So we went really early, and then it was one of these, a foreign country, being politically correct.
Yep.
And she turned up. He was like, it was a company I worked for. It was a security company. It weren't the one that we know.
Yep.
It was when I used to do it full time, and
One of the big chain ones.
No, they're not that big. They're in
Okay.
Wickford. You might know them.
Oh yeah. I think I know that one.
So yeah, he said, "Oh, you're going to be doing a bit of CP work." I was like, "Okay, I haven't got." CP.
Am I getting paid for the CP work?
Yeah, I got paid for it. And he went, "You haven't got." I went, "I haven't got a badge for CP work. I've only got a door badge." He's like, "No, you'll be all right." I was like, "Okay." And one of the guests that they had was a princess of some country.
Yep.
I don't know how to pronounce. And she turned up in a helicopter. So she'd already been flown in on a private jet and then helicoptered from the airport to the venue.
Yep.
So she landed in a field. So my manager was like, it's going to be you and someone else that's going to go over, meet her at the helicopter and walk her over. He went, but don't worry too much. She's got her own guards with her. He went, so there'll be about 8 of you. I was like, okay. So we've walked over when the helicopter had landed. We walked over. When I met her, she come out. He went, don't speak to her. Don't say anything to her. Just stand there. And then when she starts walking, walk with her. I was like, right, okay. And she had like her own little VIP section in like the stand. And I didn't realise that the guards that jump out were like
armed
Marines of this whatever country, and they were about 5 foot tall. I was like, what the fuck? Midgets are arming you. And they got out and they had full on fucking auto guns. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know we were allowed this. And so we're walking across a field. Me and one other bloke were walking in front, and then they've ringed her. So they formed a ring round her, and they're walking along. I didn't even know who the fuck she was. I couldn't even see her. She was really small as well, but she was in like this really fucking, it was like a red and gold dress, all with like a headgear on.
What type of country is it then?
It's like an Eastern
European country.
I want to say so. It's like
Czechoslovakia or something.
Yeah, I don't really. I can't really tell. I don't really know. But they were.
You're gonna cut that bit as well, yeah?
Yeah. So they got out and they were in but they were in full camo.
Oh, they were proper.
Yeah, with guns. I was like, oh shit.
Oh,
why
shit.
the fuck are we here?
Yeah, what the fuck are we going to
do? I was like, what the fuck? Why are we here? I'm not armed. And apparently a couple of the CP guys were armed that day. I was like, why didn't you fucking send them? I know it's a women's lacrosse World Cup. Nothing was going to happen. But why are we going when there's fucking like 6 of their
there's
fucking
actual
Marines?
CP guys as well.
And then there's actual CP guys there that are armed that could have done it. But apparently they were like in the other stands with the other guests.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, all right, so I'm last choice. Okay. Yeah, so we had to like walk all the way through. And everyone was like staring at us like we was armed. So I was like that. I had my hand in my jacket pocket. Walking along.
You're playing James Bond now.
And they're walking behind with their guns, and I'm like that in my jacket pocket, just with my hand over like this, walking like I had a gun in my pocket. I felt really cool for about 10 minutes. It was great. And I left. I was like, that was fun. I'll do that again. Yeah, that was good fun. So.
Brother.
Yeah, so that was good fun. Right. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah,
Sid's fucking drawing. Why stop doing that?
What?
Please, the boogie.
It's a boogie.
Yeah, it just really irks me in a weird way.
What?
He says fit to boogie. And it just
fit to boogie.
Yeah.
Let's fit the
boogie.
Fit the boogie.
It just really rubs me up the wrong way.
I think that might be a generational thing though.
Yeah, I just don't like it. It's not very nice.
We're a bit old for them sorts of things.
Yeah. It's usually we go, right, we're going.
and then we make a grunt as we get up.
Fucking hell. Oh, God. I do it every morning. I go, oh, fuck. Is it all right? Not really.
Mate, it sounds like I'm dying when I'm getting out of bed in the morning.
Oh,
yeah.
My knees.
Yeah, I'm breaking the crystals out of my knees.
Oh. All the dust flies out of my arse crack. Right. Come on in.
Thank you, Rhys, for coming on.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank
you for the stories.
Thank you for the invite.
All right. Traffic cone.
I was about to say traffic cone as well. Thank you, traffic cone.
I'm going to stand on the side of a road now.
I'm sure you'll be on more. It's just it was having the fucking time to get everyone on.
Yeah, it's hard work, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's trying to like work around everyone's like day-to-day life as well.
Like, I literally had to ask for day release to get out of this evening.
Did you?
Yeah, literally. I was like,
please let me leave.
No.
Oh, hang on.
I just told her.
So you're all right with getting tattoos on your face, but you need permission to leave the house in the evening.
Oh, my missus don't mind me getting face tattoos.
Oh.
But to get day release, I've got to go, babe.
I've got pre-planned.
Got to sit a form in.
Yeah,
babe. I've been asked really nicely if I can help my pals. Can I go? No, I don't really say that. I just go, babe. I'm doing this. That's what it is. Be happy.
What I like to do is go. Oh yeah, they're all going out tonight. Or when everyone's working, you get to like a Saturday night. If I'm not working, I'll go. Oh, She goes, you watching a film? I go, well, I might pop out in a little while. Like, Rhys is there. Like, Adam's there. Like, everyone's
all the boys
working.
are
Yeah,
there.
I haven't seen her in a little while. She goes, all right, so you're going out. I'm like, I don't know. I'll see how I feel. This is like 7 o'clock.
But that's what I say to my missus as well. I'm like, look, it's the only time I get to see my boys properly because we're all working during the week.
And then it gets to about 11 o'clock. She goes, you're going out? I'm like, yep, see you later. So we're not watching Harry Potter. I'm like, nope, we're watching tomorrow.
Sunday night.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, thank you for coming on.
Thank you very much for having me.
Hopefully you can come on a few more.
Yeah, I'll be on as many as you want me.
Yeah. And then everyone can listen to your husky voice again.
To my husky voice.
My name's Rhys.
Well, I haven't. To be fair, I haven't smoked 20 today, so I'm all right.
I was hoping you were going to just be like, on today's episode,
Maybe next time I'll bring a cigar.
I'm going to touch people.
On tonight's episode, I'm going to touch Charley.
Ooh. Okay.
That
See you later.
teases me.
And then
Right.
sit after.
Oh, well. Right, let's get it done then. Thank you all for listening. Thank you very much.
Take care, bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you all for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Follow our Instagram, which is at Brothers_unplugged.
Spit it out.
Wow, it's the first time you didn't do the button. Okay.
I forgot about it. I'll be
It's been a long
honest.
time. At Brothers_unplugged_podcast. I normally say underplugged.
Yep.
Follow us on Spotify, rate 5 stars, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, write a review, all the shaz.
Patreon.
I was about to do Patreon, I was just swallowing saliva.
Spit him.
Subscribe to our Patreon. Help us out. Give us your money. Donate to us so Charlie can afford to move away.
Yeah.
With £3 a month, which is
11.59327p a day.
something like that. Or £3.60
Yeah.
including VAT.
What did you just do?
When you get a phone call and you watch, you slap it and it stops.
Your watch is broken.
I
Did you not know that?
No, it's because I haven't got an Apple Watch.
Oh.
That sounds dodgy, doesn't it?
Yeah, stop it!
Anyway,
Yeah,
hope you come back on.
I'd love to.
Yeah, so
maybe.
I hope everyone likes you.
We'll
Everyone else
fuck 'em. I don't
we
care.
shall see.
Yeah, so, but yeah, thank you for listening. See you all next week.
See you all next
Bye-bye.
week.
Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.